3, 2, 1, action. Hey guys, welcome back to Off the Record, where we talk about whatever we want.
Blind
You're really good at that.
Thank you.
Hot cross buns, do you know that one? Isaac learned it.
Like the Pied Piper of shitty
too,
flutes.
with the recorder.
I don't know what follows you around. I assume kids' playgrounds.
The Pied Piper is a story about a rapist, right?
No, he's not a rapist.
Well, R. Kelly.
Yeah, that's what they did. Because I think he would go to the town and then he'd play his little flute, and then I think the mice.
All the kids came out. The kids
Really?
were
He would
following.
lure kids, and then what would happen?
But it wasn't sexual, but they're saying R. Kelly because he makes music, and then all the young girls come
that
out.
shit came out during the fucking plague, dude. That's why. Because so many kids would die or like disappear and shit. So then,
Just like Ring Around the Rosy.
Yeah.
All my
That one's a
kids
super
got the
bummer.
plague.
yeah,
Alright.
he'll be like
I had
fucking.
a happy childhood remembering that.
Oh, it's from Germany.
And then the kids would just follow him, and then they would just all
So
die.
he's essentially death.
He would flute them to death.
What would you rather do? Give your kids like psychological damage?
Hell
by
yeah.
telling them- Give me the other option.
Yes.
Twice.
Hell no.
If like you gave them these stories that were unrealistic and then they're terrified of some like unrealistic shit, or just beat their ass.
I'm gonna go beat their ass.
style
I don't think I'd beat their ass.
I'm talking about a Muay Thai fucking roundhouse to the chest.
Jesus. That's like forgetting a B.
Or are you talking about like, are you comparing, so one is like Muay Thai, kick them in the chest, beat the fuck out of them, right? And the psychological one, it's like now every time they see a strawberry, they shit themselves and they cry.
Forget I asked this question. You guys took it fucking far.
I want to know the severity. Yeah. What
It's
is
all
it?
right. I don't know. You guys took it to the extreme where my mind wasn't even
I'd
there.
rather kick my kid in the face than give them mental trauma.
Exactly. Mental trauma, it's like so
You
hard
don't
to
think
cure.
kicking your kid in the face gives them mental trauma? A little bit. Think about it all the time. Like
Brain trauma.
If you ran into someone on the street that was 4 times your height and 10 times your strength, you'd be stressed out. And kids deal with that all the time.
Well, my parents beat the fuck out of me, and I don't have any mental trauma.
None?
Yeah, we could debate that, huh?
Should we start?
If we got beat up by like adults.
Adult.
Yeah. Because we'll be up to their kneecap.
But you don't fight back when you're a kid.
Oh, I tried, but I failed.
Like if I ran into someone who was 20 feet tall,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never got
what
beat.
would be fighting? Why would I even?
I would never roundhouse my child, but I would do some fucked up shit.
That's why concealed carry exists.
Yeah, that's true.
Right, dude.
Man.
Fucking bullets don't care about your size, fool. In your face.
The best kind of martial art is run.
Yep. Too bad I'm clumsy. I'll probably shoot myself first before anything else. I like gun accessories a lot. They're so fucking cool. Like that shit where I've been watching all these videos where you could just make guns pop out of nowhere in your fucking house.
What?
It's like it's like a shelf. It's like a shelf.
Like Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Like Mr. and Mrs.
You're
Smith.
talking about the concealed shells. Yeah.
There's that shit where you're in your fucking bedstand and you hit something, it just falls right in your stomach and you BAM!
Damn, that's tight.
It's just called a nightstand. I don't have a lot of John Wick scenarios going through my.
I know, but I like because I'm clumsy as fuck, so I'm more scared that I'm gonna shoot myself.
The John Wick shit's crazy.
That is tight.
Because so what they did with like the plot of that movie, right? Because he ends up getting like a suit that's bulletproof, but the suit's comfortable to wear and looks nice.
Yeah. Highly positive.
Well, what they did was they was like,
At Men's Warehouse.
this movie works better if he's invincible.
Yeah.
And they're like, give him a suit. We covered that in a minute and a half. Now he can't be shot.
Easy, dude. I just like all that weird shit. They have that shit with the fucking fingerprint swipe thing where it just fucking comes down and shit.
I saw this gun holster where it goes all the way, like,
Oh, the one that pulls up like
yeah,
this?
you pull it up.
Dude, if you had access to get your gun out, like in an emergency situation, it was the same way that you turn on your phone, which works most of the time. I don't trust that.
Yeah.
Be like, fuck.
Yeah.
Give it.
Are you talking about like, face recognition?
Yeah, right. I've got sunglasses on now. I can't defend myself.
Oh yeah.
It's fucking worse.
You have to turn off the eye
fucking punch
detection
code.
one. And then you can do it with your sunglasses.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
So the more technology there is, the scarier it is for you to have that weapon because it's gonna be less reliable because of the malfunctioning properties.
That's what you're supposed to train with it. You're supposed to
was a
train
very
for all the
complicated
emergencies.
3-syllable words.
And then so when something happens, it becomes muscle memory.
Sure.
Because it would be like a situation where there's like a robber and this is the wall, and I'm like, stupid ass, and it doesn't come out.
Well,
and I'm like, all right.
And he's like, what are you doing?
I don't know, man. All right. And it's just like,
And then it comes out after.
Yeah, I just fall.
fucks me and he leaves. It just comes out and smacks me on my head.
Oh no.
It's because we have fine motor skills
And the
and
nest can't
gross
capture it
motor
all.
skills. And when you're scared, it's difficult to activate those fine motor skills.
Yeah, you'll never be able to do calligraphy in like an emergency situation.
If a hyena's about to bite
I can imagine you're at.
Hold on. It's like imagine doing surgery when you got 10 zombies trying to bite you, right? Like it's not gonna work.
I did that before.
So
Plucking your eyebrows if you're like someone's chasing after
I've been too high to operate a microwave. That's not even an emergency.
you just sitting there like too much thinking, man. Damn.
Yeah, I cut myself on a metal grate the other day just because I was so frantic.
What were you grading?
No, it was like the attachment
cleaning?
that goes into a grill, and that metal, it's not even that sharp, but I somehow cut my thumb up with it. I was bleeding all over the place, man. That shit's wild. It was fucking crazy, dude. Like, you know when you look at a cut and it's like, it's not that bad. And I started walking around the house and there's this trail of blood going everywhere.
Jesus.
I was
And you're like, one of my dogs has a period? What the fuck?
He doesn't have any dogs.
Oh, you don't have dogs anymore?
no, it's back at home with my parents.
He's been saying that for the past 5 years.
I forgot.
This fool would be telling me shit that I'm there at. This fool would look at me, he goes, oh, did you know Kalai was an Olympic swimmer? I'm like, yeah, you fuck, I was there with you, dude.
And
He tells you your story.
He's done that. Oh yeah.
He does that.
And she told me, not you, dude.
Motherfucker, that was me.
No, you should put your hand over your heart, and it's like slows down the bleeding.
Well, I didn't
Like
know.
this?
Like this.
Yeah, so blood won't go up.
Above
Above.
your heart. I should
Vertical.
Have said.
I thought it was the other way around. I need to put it below your kneecaps.
It's
Then
if you're
more
upside
gravity.
down.
See, that makes sense. I just woke up in a fucking pool of my own blood.
I think you have to soak it in milk until you get to the doctor.
Are you fucking around?
No, I don't fucking know.
Oh, like milk?
Was that burn?
I heard of like your tooth.
Tooth.
If you get your tooth out, you put it in milk
Yeah.
and then take it to a dentist. They could reattach it if it's like fast.
So it doesn't die.
Milk. I bet almond milk can't do that shit.
Teeth can die?
Yeah. Haven't you seen like a black tooth? People with black teeth?
Oh, I see a lot of Vietnamese dudes with that shit.
Yeah, but that's because they eat that. That's because they eat beech nut.
Oh, the betel nut. The betel nut.
Yeah, beat on that.
Beetle nut.
It's
It's that bean lum.
like a narcotic
Right?
almost.
Yeah. It's like it's got a little like cocaine type of vibe.
Little vibe to it. Because I tried it in.
You tried it?
Well, the tour guide, they give it to you for you to try.
It's like Chinese chewing tobacco.
Yeah, but your
does it
fucking
feel
dyes
like?
your teeth black.
It's tingly, and I didn't like it. So it tastes terrible, by the way.
I don't like mouth tobacco.
So I tried it. So you try it, you spit it out once, and then you chew it again. So I don't know what the
Like a cow?
A bird, yeah.
You spit it like into your hand and then jam it back in.
on the floor, like
On the floor? And then you pick it up?
the juice. You spit the juice out.
All right.
Yeah, because that's what I pictured too.
Doing the same thing. Okay.
Well, back in. This is gonna go great the second
The
time.
enzymes on the floor activate the chemical properties.
I'm like, why would you even spit it out in the first place? It doesn't make
You
any
gotta get it
sense.
nice and wet and then mix it with carpet lint and then it's good to go.
Carpet lint.
It needs a little dust
Get
to
you
activate.
hired?
It doesn't get you high, but it's supposed to be like an extreme caffeine high. But it made my head tingle.
It's like a little buzz or something, right? I've never tried it.
Fucking tingle, dude. And I didn't like it. So I spit that shit out. It's like gross.
I mean, didn't that the same thing with cocaine? Would they do the coca leaves? And
Yeah, chew coca leaves, same
yeah.
same idea.
and that shit would keep them up.
You don't like, but a lot of the taxi drivers in Taiwan have that shit.
Yeah, the coca leaves they'll do like for high altitude stuff. So like
Yeah.
if you're, because it'll work the same as like Viagra because it lowers blood pressure and shit like that. So. Or it's a vasodilator.
But if it's in small doses like that, it's not as harmful as like when it's processed cocaine and shit.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to try it.
It's always fascinating.
Oh, chewing on the leaf?
Smell a lot of it. to
I'm
really-
all like chewing it. I'm like, this is nothing like crack, homie.
I've been down to chew a leaf.
Oh, fucking Joe, he's the best.
I worked with a guy one time that was telling me that he like used to do a bunch of coke, and then he explains it to me. And he's like, yeah, you know, like the guy I would buy it from, you know, would mix it with like baking soda and make these rocks. I'm like, oh, crack, motherfucker! You used to do a bunch of crack.
He didn't know he was doing
No, it's cocaine. I'm like, no, man, it's
Mix it with
crack.
baking soda and it turns into a rock.
Right.
It's like, it's crack. Listen. I don't think you understand.
no.
He mixes it and
still
it
coke.
turns into a stone. And then I light it and I smoke it.
Do they do that so they could distribute the cocaine more?
Yes.
Perhaps.
Yeah, I mean,
And then it's easier to smoke. It's easier to get in.
yeah,
Fucks you up real hard.
yeah, smokable form.
Yeah. I mean, look, people aren't addicted to crack because it makes you feel bad.
That's true.
Like all drugs.
That's a fucking philosopher right there, dude. That's fucking dope, man.
Isn't that like something that's so fucking good? Like anything else that you've been into in your entire life, you're like, this is better.
Yeah. I heard about.
Cigarettes, though.
Like ruined your whole life.
Smoking's a little odd, right? Because you have to develop something, an attachment or a chemical dependency.
Smoking's
to
a little different because it's
How cool it makes you look.
yeah, you gotta force yourself to get poisoned because it's the nicotine basically poisons your body, and as it's releasing, it's like when you get a hard massage, right? It's painful, but then when they're done and release it, you go like you
Not
relax
me.
from that point.
I have bruises for the next week.
Yeah.
I like that.
You should work to look at your iron
That's the
levels.
same
2
thing with
inches
nicotine.
from your back to your fucking chest. You're so skinny.
He brought up a good point. I should probably look at my iron levels.
Maybe.
I'm probably iron deficient.
I get
You get a
massaged.
banana and you're
I'm
like-
basically built like a memory foam mattress. Just fucking handprints left in me.
I feel like Tiff gets bruises from just walking. There's like bruises on the bottom of her.
Oh my god, after working out with Cassie,
Shut up.
I swear to you, till this day, my quads feel so fucked up.
You did like Pilates or something.
That was like what?
I love it.
That was on Sunday. No, Saturday.
You got sore from Pilates?
Yes.
It's a deep
It was
stretch,
this. It was
Joe.
the first move.
Well, she doesn't move. That's why.
Never moved. But she had us do this, right? Like squats, and then she had us go like this, pulse,
Yeah.
pulse for like forever, and that fucked me up.
Are you in bed all day?
Most of the day.
Do you have like an adjustable bed too?
I
So it's
work
like, I'm
from
tired.
You gotta move your body, girl.
No, now I'm better about it.
Do grandma exercises at least.
Vietnamese nail technician says you get cold because of bad circulation. She didn't tell you, but she told someone.
No, I do get cold a lot.
That's
But I have been trying to be better, but I've never been that sore. Like this soreness, it almost feels like I got punched in my...
You got rhabdo.
You're still sore.
Like when it comes to fucking fitness, George St. Pierre straight up Faraz.
For us, it's a hobby, yeah.
Like he specifically, man, I like it because he makes me feel good about myself.
Nice.
He goes, don't ever work out till you're sore. That's my philosophy.
Oh, good.
So it's about.
He's talking about pro athletes that have a certain fitness
I know,
level.
exactly.
They don't need to be sore. But
What are you talking about?
people like you need to get sore to build up there.
Hold on a
I
second, dude.
disagree.
I like being sore.
Good to go, Dave.
Are you saying I'm not a pro athlete? So what's going on here?
I mean, if you get sore from walking
I
around the
have
block,
competed in
that's
my
pretty
mind.
bad.
Oh, all right.
Basketball courts out in South Pasadena, I compete all the time. I beat a 13-year-old yesterday. I fucking smoked his ass, dude.
That's dope.
Crossed him up.
You're a pro then.
Fucking knocked his teeth out, dude. And his dad whooped my ass, but it's all good. Yeah, but I like his training method though. It's about frequency versus going only ham once a week.
Yeah.
Who only goes ham once a week? Whose training philosophy is that?
It was mine.
That's terrible.
It was like because I would always think that
It was like once a year.
Yeah.
Every time I saw him work out, I would just.
Ooh, that's tough. I'll never do that
Why do you
again.
go so hard, David?
19 done.
You know that fucking first time you're in the gym, you're like, I know what my goals are, and then you go so fucking ham, and then you explode all your muscles. And I'm just in bed for like 2-3 weeks. So that's what I would do every fucking year. Because the year would come by, I see the gym ads, and I go, you know what?
Now's the time.
David Still's a new man.
You're trying to burn like 10 years worth of weight just in
In a
one day.
We're gonna undo this.
Once every 3 weeks.
Because I always see him work. He works out like he hates himself.
I love myself and working.
2 probably. Why?
Why not?
Well, look at you. You make him look like he's your little brother or something. Like when you're not here, he looks like the epitome of fitness. And then when you walked in the door, he looked like a piece of shit.
Oh yeah, me?
It looks like from this to this, is that to that.
I look like a fucking before picture.
No, you look fucking massive, dude.
What do you say?
Like that shirt, all the seams are coming off. Like that's how a shirt's supposed to fit.
Just trying to make muscles.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
David's flirting with you. You should say yes. Give him your number.
I'm into it. I'll
That's the weird
take
thing when I walk in
flirting
the-
anywhere it's ever come from.
Everybody that we hang out with, they don't really work out to the extent that he does, right? So when you walk into Barbell and you see him stand next to another guy, it's like, oh, there's people bigger than him.
Plenty of people.
I know, but I don't see that because because we worked at 24, and there's only a few people at 24 that
It's
are.
really, I've got a membership to one of those, and it's really hard for me to go there. There's a lot of fuckery.
I just canceled my membership.
I'm one of the few people that I know that's under 200 pounds.
Are you under 200 pounds?
Yeah.
He's so disgusted.
He's like, you.
He's so disgusted.
He's like, I can't be your
Leave him
friend.
alone. Leave him alone.
I thought you were male.
I know, dude.
Well, you should have saw Bart Quan at 240 pounds. That shit was disgusting.
That's the man I loved.
That was the peak. That was the peak of our friendship.
Peak performance is what that was. I used to be 290.
Oh, dang.
290.
Yeah, I'm 240 now.
Like you skinny bitch.
I know.
I'm 240, bro. You say it like it's little. It's all relative, though, right? You probably
I've got a friend that's fucking 4'38".
How tall is it?
6'10".
Whoa, he's tall.
What does he do for a living? As a T-Mobile fucking operator?
Picks up heavy things.
Okay, that's awesome. That makes sense then. I thought he was like 430 pounds.
No. It's really weird to me, the idea of like, you're 10 inches taller than me and 200 pounds heavier. And like, to stand on a scale and see 4 as the first number and be like, that's sweet. Like,
That's
stoked.
crazy.
And it's not an animal, it's a human being.
Right. I think that's arguable.
That's 4 tiffs stacked upon each other.
Yeah.
Does his
How
feet
cute.
even fit on the scale, or his toes like curling
I'm
up?
sure he has to go to like a feedlot or something.
Yeah.
Dang.
Get into some like harness and they just weigh him from a crane.
He has to go to those recycling centers and stand on that scale.
They tranquilize him like a tiger or like a bear and like weigh him.
I just, on Instagram, they
He needs to
always
get
link
2
you
scales
towards,
for
like,
each foot.
like fitness shit. I always see the powerlifters that go up and then they have their friend beat the shit out of the back of their head before they go lift.
You haven't seen the one that they slap him in the face?
Yeah,
And then he knocks out.
like I've seen one where guys.
Scott Mendelson?
Yeah, like what the fuck is that about? Why are they beating them up?
It's supposed to be like a big adrenaline dump.
That's the only time I've ever seen that.
I wasn't ever
Parody
fucking
it.
into that.
Yeah, I'd be like, get the fuck get off me, man.
Actually, with
What are
what?
you doing, man?
No, they hit them full force with their hands. It's
Dude,
not-
if I got hit, I'd just go back and turn this way. I'm like, boom, boom, hey!
Some people like that stuff. They like getting psyched out like that.
I just went for the ammonia stuff.
what does that do?
Does that wake you up like, wow?
For sure. So like there's definitely like a big chemical dump, and like other than the sciencey side of it, what I got out of it was that like whenever I hit it,
What is it? Like
so smelling salts.
It's like ammonia salts.
you know when people faint?
that's the proper use.
Oh yeah.
That's the proper use.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what
So like basically you sniff one of those before you lift, and so you get this big adrenaline spike from it, and then like the response your body gets, at least for me, was that like nothing else fucking matters.
Let's party.
Yeah.
Let's party.
Brain completely
Focus.
fucking goes clean.
I wonder
if that's
how people on.
I don't know what's fucking healthy though.
like
I mean, I don't
killing
think
brain
working
cells?
out at the way
It's
I
not
have for the
vitamins.
last 20 years I would call healthy.
Oh, well, I mean,
Or laying in bed all day isn't healthy either. So you might as well sniff that shit and go ham.
That's true. I'm
Both of
probably
these
gonna
things
dive
are gonna
back
end
to
up
the
with-
I think both of them are pretty wrong.
You know what I did hear though? PCP, aka Angel Dust, is a very strong drug because when you take that shit, you could kick out police door, like car doors, and you could jump off of buildings and still stay alive.
I don't think it makes your bones stronger though.
Nah, probably. It's just
It's more like malleable.
when it wears off, you're probably dying. But
Every bone is broken.
Oh no.
When I was in school, we were on the roof watching like Blue Angels, and then there was this girl who was sitting on the edge, and she fell off, and she like fell like 10 stories.
What?
And like
You saw this?
I
She
saw
fell 100 goddamn
I like
feet?
looked over, and like her body, like she was like on the
She dead.
ground, just like she looked dead, like completely like
didn't die.
motionless.
She was on PCP.
No, because she was like wasted, like plastered.
Drunk.
She survived
Drunk
because
wasted.
her body was just
went
like,
limp.
yeah, like she didn't try to like
Break her fall.
break her fall.
That's
so
why if you're
she
gonna
just-
get in a car wreck,
yeah,
be
it was
drunk.
crazy. I don't know about
either be asleep or be drunk.
It was crazy.
Either of those are bad.
fucking crackhead, dude. She probably got up and started doing karate and shit.
She was at school.
Like all her bones were
So
broken.
let me get this right. She's at school drunk and fell
No,
off.
it wasn't
a-
at school. It was
All right.
with
Blue
while.
Angels?
Blue Angel. Oh, like there's jets, fighter jets.
Oh.
It's like a fighter jet show. They
I couldn't think of the word.
So when she was just drinking, she was like, "Whoa!"
No, exactly.
Oh
Damn.
my
And
god.
she survived.
That's
It amazes me the shit that people survive and then other shit that people die from.
Right?
That's why I'm saying if it's your time to go, it's your fucking time to go.
There's people that like trip on a grate and like $1 million baby themselves on the fucking sidewalk
Yeah.
and they're dead.
That's true,
You know, like trip in their own house on like a wet rag and die. Meanwhile,
is
this chick
fragile.
falls off a 100 fucking foot building.
She's
and
chilling.
Yeah.
good to go.
Yeah.
Weird day.
She's drunk too, out of all the things, huh?
How long did it take her to recover?
Oh, I don't
Couple
really
hours.
know.
I just pictured that.
I didn't know her personally.
I thought in your story she got right back up and started dancing and shit.
She just sprinted away like Terminator.
She's like,
I've never seen something like that though.
her fucking arm just whips back into shape, and then she fucking knife hands and runs off.
There's some crazy shit, dude. I told the story to JK News a long time ago. Well, you didn't hear it, but in high school there was a dude that fucking flew through a fucking car window. It was this big fucking Samoan fuck in our school. Flew through the car window of this like Nissan Sentra, tumbled, got back up, and went to the car to help everybody else.
There's no way a Samoan dude fit out of the window
He just
of the
fucking flew
Central.
out.
He just hit the frame of the windshield and went back inside.
Flew the fuck out. You could ask anybody in my fucking high school. Pop, flew out, tumbled. Oh shit! And he just started running over to the fucking car.
Was it The Rock?
No, it was just this big fucking dude. He flew the fuck out. Ask anybody in my fucking high school. Because we were
We
walking.
believe you. We believe you.
No, ask anybody.
Friends.
He said he flew through the windshield like 10
Because it's almost like unbelievable.
We believe
I don't
you.
even know anybody in your high school.
You're not a liar.
The fuck out.
What do you think the reality of this story is versus the truth? I bet he was getting pumped on the handlebars of a bike, and the guy like hit something and he shot off.
It was this old, so there was this dude in our high school. So remember, it was that same guy that did that hood surfing thing and the other dude flew off.
That guy is trying to die.
Yeah, so he has a history of fucking up with cars. So this dude flew out the fucking window, rolled, tumbled, and helped the other dude out of the car.
Oh my god.
Samoan Hawaiian people are made of some different shit, dude.
Yeah, their bones are very
they
dense.
got coconut skin.
Yeah, that shit was so
like
fucking wild.
And they smell good.